Ultimately, the question with Ryan Clifford is he a left fielder or is he a first baseman? I think that they both sort of put a lot of pressure on the bat. He's a power over hit guy. Three true outcomes is basically what he is. Let's start with you, Matt. Like, what do you think on Ryan Clifford?
So yeah, he's very much the true outcomes guy. If you're not familiar, walks, strikeouts, and home runs. Right, that's the game there. Um, and the important thing to look at for Ryan Clifford as well is like, and we preach this a lot. Don't judge a minor league prospect by the stat line. And there's several things with Clifford that work in his favor there. Um, First of all, his park in High A, Brooklyn, which is kind of why he got pushed up to Double A pretty quick last year. Absolutely kills left-handed power. One of the most difficult parks for left-handed hitters um, to be productive, so to speak. And when your game is power like Clifford, if you're in the worst power park for hitters like you're gonna not have the most appealing stat line. Secondly, he was only 20 years old in Double A, and when he went to Double A, he ended up having one of the better offensive seasons, especially age adjusted. So the big thing, with Clifford is ultimately, yeah, you have to find the position for him. Ultimately, I think he's a first baseman. I do think he will hit enough. He's an everyday guy, which is a huge thing because there's always inherent bias against first base prospects in my eyes, anyways. Because if they don't hit, I mean, what do you do with them normally? But I don't think you have to worry about that with Clifford. I really think the power is legit. Some of the best power in the minor leagues. Just needs to tighten up the swing decisions, tighten up the approach a little bit, uh, kind of work on the finer aspects of the game. You know, hitting lefties. I mean, this is a guy that the Astros built their 2022 draft around when they took him in the 11th round and gave him over $1 million. So like the talent is definitely here, and we're going to see it in AAA this series. He's going to go off because he's going to be in offensive environments that he can take advantage of.
What do you think about him and his fantasy aspect here, fantasy upside here, Drew? Because I do agree that Brooklyn is a very hard place to hit. For those who've played MLB The Show, it is one of the like standard MILB backgrounds and everything with the roller coaster and everything like that. I couldn't imagine hitting there personally, and plus it neuters left-handed power. So, what do you think about his fantasy aspects here going forward?
Hard to support anybody being neutered, especially a young man with as much power as Ryan Clifford. I do think that this is a great buying opportunity for Clifford in fantasy leagues, particularly if you believe in him. I think we're living in an era where three true outcomes players can excel, and I think Clifford could be that. Is the average ever going to be pretty? Probably not. But I mean, 25 to 30 home runs with this kind of power is a very realistic outcome. I could see Ryan Clifford hitting that with relative ease if he can make the major leagues.